This year, Wilton's outstanding. I mean, I've said it before. You don't find a guy who throws a better deep ball. His football lens has just opened up. He's a student of the game. He's a team guy. He's a leader. He loves to compete. He's got just an unbelievable even keel balance about him. Doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low, and just stays within the moment. And just a real joy to coach. Absolute joy. He's a special one.
He talked about he's considering this the second season already. And what do you think that he can improve, and how good can he be?
Yeah, he could be outstanding, and there's all sorts of things he can improve on. He knows them. We've talked to him about them, and just every day you got to get out and get better at something, and he's doing that. Does a nice job.
How different are you as an offense when he's healthy and throwing the deep ball well?
Yeah, outstanding. Anytime. I mean, you can't just be one-dimensional. You got to be able to throw it and run it and give, take what the defense is giving you. And anytime that Wilton's played at a high level, I mean, we're more successful. Everybody's got to play well to be successful on offense. You just can't be one guy.
Is he looked at differently as a leader now than he was, say, in August?
Oh, yeah. I mean, just, being named the starter and getting those game reps underneath him and getting confidence and guys believing in him and him believing in the guys. And I think just the chemistry. When you start to have success, I mean, the winning just breeds that confidence and really does well for the football team.
How big of a challenge is it going to be for you after you're losing 3 fifth-year seniors? You played a ton of football for you and the program.
Yeah.
What kind of challenge is this going to be starting Saturday, I guess, or next month?
Yeah, I mean, that started, weeks ago and understanding that 3 guys are graduating. And I mean, every day is a challenge. I mean, it's not easy to play in the offensive line. It's a formed habit. And, I love the challenge. I love to rebuild. I love to, put a new line out there, and I embrace it,
You've worked with a lot of young guys before and started young guys.
Yeah.
Do you tell the young guys now, like, this is a chance, and bringing in 5 young guys, whatever?
Yeah, every day is an opportunity to get better, and they understand it. I mean, you don't really have to say much to them. They understand that the 3 guys are graduating, and that it's time for them to step up and next man up.
So how do you turn a line that loses 3 fifth-year seniors into something that's better? Per se? I mean, how does that happen?
I think this one is a willingness to get better, and it's about work. You just outwork people and make football very, very important to you. That you want to be at the top of your craft and produce at a high level, and that be a student of the game. Really embrace it, embrace what we're coaching, teaching, and then when you step on the field, that you're doing those techniques at a high level, that you could see it, that you're getting better.
Do you feel like the depth with bodies, scholarship bodies, is there? I mean, in the past, this place didn't have as much depth. Do you feel like that's getting there? Or is it not
absolutely.
where you want it?
You can't get enough big bodies.
Yeah.
That's something that you want, big bodies on your football team. So, our depth's getting there, absolutely. And then we've been here 2 years, and it'll just keep getting better.
You're going to have to arm wrestle somebody to keep Onwenyo on the offensive side of the ball? Yeah, but whatever's best for the team. He's an offensive lineman now, but Coach Harbaugh makes that final decision. He's a head football coach, but I love him there at the guard, man. He's a big earth moving guy.
We see Klet Hill as a guy who just kind of pounds the ball in from yards. Is he an underrated athlete?
Klet Hill has unbelievable initial quickness. You see him take that ball, and on those dives, he's just got great initial quickness. Very athletic, very light on his feet. He's got a really a natural ability to carry the ball. That first 2 steps are so quick that I think it helps propel into the end zone.
I've been asked about Kalis's professional wrestling aspirations yet?
Yeah, he's kind of talking a little bit about it. I'd like to go to his first event if that's possible. Maybe I can be the ring manager. I can escort him. I can escort him out like WWE.
What would you want him to be? What his character would be in professional wrestling? Right?
Tasmanian Devil, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the perfect fit for Kalis.
It would be
after football, pro wrestling.
Yeah.
It's like a good mesh.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would be.
The guys have been saying that they're treating this very much like it's not a job, but they try to treat it as professionally as possible in these bowl trips. And not the approach every team takes. Do you feel like you guys had to earn that trust from them to be able to get those guys that work that hard in a situation like this, or how did that come around to getting all those guys bought into that mentality?
I think it's just when we first came here day one, is that
we're going to work to get better at our craft, and they just kind of understand what we need to do to be successful. And as we go, we just, they've bought into what we're doing and success, and they trust us, and we trust them, and it's companionship, and they just. These young men on these football team, they're great young men that want to work and be better, and they're team guys.